Support American manufacturing and save $600 only at Ortho Mattress.
Good mornings don't just happen.
Good mornings happen when you start them with eyewitness news.
It's so good. Good morning, LA.
There's a lot to talk about today.
Getting your day started right. We're talking about great weather here in Southern California.
Getting you up to speed.
An ABC 7 exclusive this morning.
That's just great.
And getting you out the door.
Good looking drive in downtown Los Angeles.
It's so good.
Good mornings happen
When you start them with ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
It's so good.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Breaking news to start us off here at 11 o'clock on Eyewitness News. Another terrifying home invasion burglary in the San Fernando Valley. The thief broke into the home in Granada Hills and ransacked the place. I'm Jory Rand.
I'm Sophie Flay. It happened at about 9:30 tonight on Kingsbury Street. The scene is still very active at this hour, and police aren't saying if anyone was home at the time. The burglar is on the loose, and we will continue to follow the story and bring you updates as we learn them.
Now to a large gathering tonight to remember a high school tennis star killed by a suspected drunk driver. Friends and family remembering 18-year-old Braun Levy at Loyola High School.
Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is live in Pico Union with more on the emotional event. Tim.
Sophie, Jury, the courtyard here at Loyola High School was filled with thousands of chairs, and every single one of them had a person in them. In fact, there were so many people here. It was kind of overflow standing room only on the sides and the back here at the high school. Truly a testament to this young man, a very charismatic young man, and all the lives he touched in just 18 years. As the story goes, Braun Levy befriended practically everyone at Loyola High School by the end of his first month here.
By the end of his first year, a tennis all-star. And by the end of every day, Braun Levy showed us how deeply loving, effortlessly joyful, and fearlessly committed a person could be, larger than life.
The 18-year-old's life, tragically cut short, was celebrated today with family and friends remembering the nonstop fun he brought to every occasion.
He was happy every single day. The kid was never sad.
Like when he somehow sidled up to a DJ during a set at Coachella last month.
Like every stage, there's Braun, every DJ, Braun's up there spraying the friends with water.
He held court in many venues as a nationally ranked tennis star and as a classmate everyone wanted to be friends with.
Every day I will strive to have half as much as fun as you had in your 18 years with us.
He was weeks away from graduating and planned to attend college in Virginia in the fall.
It breaks my heart that UVA won't get to experience his light. I can't count how many times he called me and said, "Adele, I'm so excited for college."
Last weekend, Braun was hit and killed by a suspected drunk driver while walking along Sepulveda in Manhattan Beach. This morning, not far from there, hundreds hopped in the water. Another overwhelming turnout to honor an 18-year-old that touched so many lives.
I want people to live like Braun, and that means enjoy every day, be curious, take advantage of every day, smile, laugh, live it to the fullest.
As friends and family begin the process of saying goodbye, a plea from his parents to the thousands who made time to celebrate Braun's life today.
We need you guys to get us through this. Thank you for being here, and don't forget about us. This is going to be a long journey for us to recover.
Truly an overwhelming show of support. Understandably, the family is focused on their son's life and celebrating that. But there is a death investigation. We do know a 33-year-old driver. She was arrested and booked in this case. We also know she was driving on a suspended license, suspended because of a previous drunk driving arrest. She's due in court later this month. We're live in Pico Union. Tim Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Tim, thanks for that report. A man is in the hospital after being shot at Dockweiler Beach. This happened just after 7 this evening. This is video from the Citizen app. As you can see, it was a pretty busy day at the beach. The victim, in his 40s, was shot in the chest. It's not clear what condition he's in, and there's no word on any arrest.
Now to the record-breaking heat wave scorching Southern California this weekend. This is a live look over Burbank right now, where it remains 86 degrees. Earlier in the day, the record was broken Burbank hitting 101, but that wasn't the only spot that saw a record broken today.
Yeah, let's check in with Niku Kuzori. Niku, I think we were all feeling the heat, but where were some of the hottest spots and what can we expect tomorrow?
Yeah, well, Burbank surprisingly was one of the hottest spots, coming in at 101 degrees today. We also had some other spots that you can see right now in this graphic, like Riverside, 103 a little bit earlier this afternoon. Same thing in Woodland Hills, another really hot spot. 99 today in downtown LA, 95 for Long Beach and Camarillo and LAX, coming to us in the 80s. So yeah, no doubt it was definitely a scorcher out there, and we are tracking temperatures starting to cool down a little bit. So just not too long ago, Burbank was in the mid 80s, but we're cooling down really fast. Just in 15-20 minutes, we are down to the low 80s in Burbank. And here's a live look coming to us from Hollywood. We're looking at low to mid 70s, and we're starting to cool down even more as we head into the overnight hours. Right now, we're tracking temperatures in the 70s and 80s, about 80 right now in Riverside, 85 in Anaheim, and we're also tracking that low cloud coverage and the marine layer as we head into tomorrow. That's going to be the case at least for the next few days. We have some low pressure moving in just in time for Mother's Day. That's going to really help cool our temperatures down as we head into Mother's Day tomorrow. I'll show you in the full forecast, and we have an even bigger cool down coming as well. That's coming up in just a few minutes.
Okay, Niku, thank you. And while Niku was talking about that heat, some still turned out for the Just Like Heaven Music Festival at the Rose Bowl today. People we talked to said many took advantage of the few trees around the area to try to stay cool during the day, but some were still seen passing out from the heat during the concert.
We knew it was going to be hot, so we didn't come until after 5 to really avoid the real bad sun. But even then, it was still pretty hot.
There's a few people passing out for sure. Some bands nice enough to stop the set to help them out.
Yeah, it was a hot one. Headlining the event was Vampire Weekend, joined by Empire of the Sun and Block Party. And here's a live look at downtown LA right now, where it's 70 degrees with another day of dangerous heat on the way. Make sure to download our free ABC 7 Los Angeles app. You can get the forecast for your neighborhood. Plus, you can stream our newscasts if you lose power.
Residents in Hancock Park feel like they are under siege, with people being broken into more than a dozen over the last 2 months. It happened again last night. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam spoke with the latest victims and has the latest.
Some people living here in this neighborhood feel like it is under attack by burglars. One man caught thieves breaking into his property. This security camera captures the bold criminals. One by one, the trio, wearing hoodies, masks, and gloves, climb their way onto the property. This camera angle shows one of the burglars wander by the backyard pool. Eric, the homeowner, headed to bed, but then startled by the noise.
I heard a series of thumps and then a smash, and immediately recognized it as a sound that I was not familiar with. Dialed 911.
And while checking on the strange sound, Eric got the surprise of his life when he says he saw one of the crooks walking up the stairs near his children's bedroom.
Just said, hey, get out, get out. The police are on their way. He stopped, paused, and then turned around and walked back down the stairs.
LAPD says the break-in happened earlier this month, just after 10 p.m. on Sycamore Avenue in Hancock Park. Neighbors believe several homes have been broken into recently, nearly a dozen incidents over the last 2 months. We showed video of the intruders to neighbors.
It's definitely unsettling.
We feel for people who are experiencing crimes.
Eric says the thieves in this case got away empty-handed, but they took his sense of security.
I was scared, but what was most terrifying was the fact that this stranger, who could have been armed, I had no idea, was closer to my children than I was, and that feeling has been really hard to forget.
Eric has updated his security. He is telling his story in hopes that people will connect and look out for each other in their neighborhood. Those burglars are still at large. Tim Pulliam, ABC 7. Eyewitness News.
Tim, thank you. Now to a wild story. A man kidnapped by robbers and dropped off more than 20 miles away at a gas station. Police say they first got a call about a home invasion on Vickers Street in Cheviot Hills. They say the 5 men broke in, stealing items, and kidnapped a man from the home. They later dropped him off at a gas station on Verdugo in Glendale. Police found him there and say he appears to be okay. So far, no word on any arrests.
Breaking news, a winning Super Lotto plus lottery ticket has been sold in Norco. The jackpot, $25 million. It was sold at the USA Tobacco on Hamner Avenue. The